What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wisen Up TV. I am your host, the one and only Wisen Up, aka You Got BKA J the Giant Slayer. I'm here to show you guys a couple things going on in the cryptocurrency market today. There's a bunch of things going on. I'm excited to show you guys a few things. First thing first, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so do not buy or sell anything without doing your own research. I am just a blockchain enthusiast, and I like making and talking about cryptocurrencies on YouTube. So I wanna start off by showing you guys this Forbes article. Just to let you know, there's a lot of smarter people other than me that are getting into cryptocurrency now. A couple years ago, people were like, "Oh my God, uh, what is cryptocurrency? This guy's crazy." But now it's coming to the forefront. We have millionaires, I would say, I'm sorry, billionaires buying cryptocurrency now. So it's getting insane. So the first thing I want to show you is just real quick. Forbes, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Forbes article, decentralized finance will change your understanding of financial system. Decentralized finance, DeFi, is likely to have a significant impact on how banks operate in the future and even has the potential to shift structure of the whole financial system at a microeconomic level. I'm sorry, macroeconomic level. That's huge. Before we discuss and substantiate this hypothesis, we would first like to introduce the core concept of DeFi. So I'm not going to get into what DeFi is. This is not going to be that type of video, but I'm just letting you guys know that Forbes is saying that DeFi, decentralized finance, is going to be shaking up that financial system. Huge, big. Anyways, next, real quick, Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, okay, DeFi, not Robinhood, gives money back to users. Okay, um, Mark Cuban is big on decentralized finance and NFTs and blockchain technology, and he's a billionaire. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban is increasingly um, wading into the crypto sphere. The Dallas Mavericks owner has been selling non-fungible tokens (NFTs), referencing to Coinbase holdings, and now he's talking up the benefits of decentralized finance. So, as the title of my video says, there has been a new kid on the block that has came out recently, and it's going to be shaking up, I think, the whole decentralized finance scene. Decentralized finance has been getting big ever since the whole Uniswap thing. I don't want to get huge into that because that, I think, is they created what is known as a uh, network effect through Uniswap by airdropping free unit swap tokens, and then those Uniswap tokens, of course, those people dumped it into the pools and they added liquidity, and then the token pumped up to a crazy amount, and then now all of a sudden you guys have a crazy amount of money locked into DeFi, and then the network effect. So anyways, there's going to be a real network effect, and I'm going to talk about that later with something else that's going to happen, the true one. But there's a lot of decentralized platforms coming out, and there's a lot of decentralized tokens for these platforms, and they are on the rise, and that's something else I want to talk about. But the main topic of this video is going to be about COTI and has it dethroned XRP and the Ripple team and what they're doing. So I'm going to show you guys this. If you guys don't know what COTI is, if you haven't seen COTI, I'm going to talk about it real quick. Let me show you the chart. It's at 25 cents, okay, close to 26 cents now. It was, if you look in the back, November 3 cents, beginning of January 4 cents. So it's 5x'd in the amount in less than 3 months, or about 3 months, which is pretty insane. So it's on the move. It's definitely being bullish right now. and it has a lot of reasons for that. So I just want to cover this real quick, and then I want to cover some other things that's going on uh, with around DeFi with COTI. And I spent a lot of time looking at this stuff. So one thing I do want to say before I start is I am not an expert at looking at charts. I'm not a chart analyst, and there's a lot of guys who are chart analysts, and they will get down and dirty and tell you where things are going to go and how, what time and limits and what time frames and price predictions, and they have magic balls and wands and shit like that. I'm not that type of guy, but I know where things are going, and I know how to identify good projects, and that's how I've been able to make money in this space, and it's by the sentiment of what's happening and the sentiment of seeing where things are going. Because I was early into DeFi, I was early into um, NFTs and some of these things that blew up just purely from seeing the sentiment of where things were going. And I was early into some of these projects, not necessarily BNB platform projects, not necessarily BNB coin, but I saw BNB coin, and I saw all these. I'm gonna show you a lot of these other platform projects or tokens exploding because of the utility. And anyways, so has COTI dethroned XRP? And I want someone in the XRP community to show me or tell me what is going on with this, and if this is legit, and if so, how can you guys still justify outside, or how can we still justify what's going on in the space with XRP outside of the partnerships, because the utility is yet to be seen, and uh, the tech, as the one I'm going to show you, is not the best tech anymore. So COTI, the ultimate power grid of payments, an era of everything digital. Currencies remain outdated. Currently, it is cheaper to pay in cash than to use banks, PayPal, Alipay, and the like. COTI, enterprise-grade fintech platform that empowers organizations to build uh, their own payment solution and digitize any currency to save time and money. So this is one thing that's going on right now in the space, guys, is uh, interoperability is huge, and being able to take an asset outside of your chain and utilize it inside of your blockchain is huge. Um, so there's a lot of people doing what I'm going to show you right now. After this, is they're doing uh, the same concept. Real quick, yeah. Let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. So, because I'm not even going to go into depth on these, I'm just going to show you about how these guys are doing the same thing. You have Phantom. Okay, I'm sure you guys have heard of this. A new DeFi platform token. Okay, it has exploded. I was looking at it when it was like around 20 cents. I didn't see it. I didn't see it earlier than that. I wish I did. But I mean, this guy has gone crazy. It was 2 cents in the beginning of the year, up to 40 cents. That is insane. Okay, and what are they doing? Their payment system. Okay, but they're also DeFi. So you're able to mint, wrap, and trade on their platform from other blockchains, and so far they're interoperable with REN, band protocol, Waves, Graph, and they use the EVM, Ethereum virtual machine, so you can bring in wrapped Ethereum and other things, I think, from the Ethereum blockchain, and that you can stake, add liquidity, mint, and trade. Okay, so that's that. You also have Mirror. Okay, Mirror. Let me show you Mirror real quick. Relatively new, actually. just dropped in December. What it dropped to, it went to $1. January, it was hanging around $1. Now it's $5. This has 5x, and this is something similar to what Phantom's doing in a way. Um, Asset reflection on the blockchain. So what they're doing is bringing in different types of assets, mint, mirror, M assets, and then you can trade those on their platform. Okay. Um, that's something else I'm gonna talk about a little bit later. Okay. So yeah, those are the examples that I want to show you about how people, where this is going as far as the DeFi aspect to it, where these companies are building these um, platforms where you can, um, they're interoperable, and you can mint digital assets and 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 trade these. So that is the biggest thing right now. So let me talk about what's going on with COTI and how COTI is going to be extremely disruptive, and I think it's already beat XRP to the punch. And XRP may be too late, and and maybe this whole lawsuit thing could have slowed them down. But here we go. So this is seen in Forbes. Anything is seen in Forbes, you have to really start to take a look at. So blockchain isn't yet a solution. Instant, complex, and lack of scalability keeps it from the masses. So we all know what's going on with scalability. I'm not really going to go too far into that. Okay. What I do want to go into is the tech on this scalability tech. This COTI can process over 1,000 transactions per second compared to 25 transactions per second in traditional payment systems, and up to 25 transactions per second in blockchain. 20 per second is kind of slow. The blockchain is transacting a lot faster than that, but not Ethereum right now. But let's talk about the transactions per second and what's going on. Let's look at Ripple real quick, XRP, because XRP, 3 to 5 seconds settling transactions, 1,500 transactions per second. XRP consistently handles 1,500 transactions per second. Can someone please explain to me how 1,500 transactions per second is anywhere near 100,000 transactions per second, and how that is gonna compare as far as the speed goes? It doesn't. So it kind of makes me want to say this is a superior blockchain in a sense at this moment in time. So let me show you one more thing. XDC, which has exploded. Not as crazy, but kind of actually pretty crazy. At the beginning of the year, it was less than half a cent, and it went all the way up to about 4 cents, which is way over 5 times. Not way over, but it's over 5 times. This is another. This is not a platform token necessarily right now, but I just want to tell you how this is scaling way harder than, not way harder, but scaling harder than XRP at the moment. So it's in the same league. This is at 2,000 transactions per second, a fraction of a penny for the fees, and its block confirmation is 2 seconds. This is XDC, so that is extremely fast, extremely cheap. And it's competing, but still we're looking at 2,000 compared to 100,000. That's still in a league of its own as far as transaction time and speed. So, but now the next thing I want to go over real quickly, guys, is the other things that COTI is doing in comparison to what XRP has done, and it seems like they're just one step ahead of XRP for whatever reason it may be. So let's take a look at this. The trust chain. This is something new, and if you look at what Polkadot is doing, they are more focused on trust and taking out the middleman, because blockchains have trust embedded into the protocols. So this trust chain, it's a nice name to it. It even has the sign that looks very, very similar to the Ripple sign, guys, on the trust chain. So look at this trust chain sign, and then look at this ripple sign. You see how there's the ripple sign? Let me see if I can get a bigger ripple sign. Nah, see, now they changed it to this XRP for the XRP, but the ripple sign is this. You see that, guys? So, this is even similar to that. But so what I want to say about the trust chain is they have COTI Pay. COTI Pay can process all payment types, both online and offline, including crypto and stable coins, credit cards, and even merchant native coins. So they can do on and off chain settlement of transactions, and they can do it on merchant native coins, which is pretty insane. Um, Traditional payment system costs consume merchants, so that's not what I want to talk about. Stable coins. So everyone knows the new news about Ripple being able to launch XDC or launch stable coins on their ledger supposedly, but they have that ability. Well, I guess they do, but who's to say they are gonna launch on that on there when they can now launch on COTI with 100,000 transactions per second. So and they're claiming to be the world's first. The world COTI is the world's first platform optimized for creating price stable coins. By issuing your branded stablecoin, you will regain full control over your money and data. So this is automatically targeting enterprise, I'm sure. So they're a step ahead. XRP there. XRP just got that. It looks like they've already had this. Loyalty networks. We want to talk about that. Remittance. So XRP wants to be a big leader in remittance payments. Guess what? So does COTI, and they're faster, and they're about just the same price as far as the fees go. But they're going to be interoperable. Well, so is XRP now that they did the Flare, but they're still fast. These guys are still faster. I don't know if Flare is going to help them scale. I have to look into that. I don't think so. So remittance technology. COTI developed a revolutionary remittance solution for cross-border payments industry to make it more secure, efficient, and low cost. Sounds a lot like what XRP's main goal is. Interesting. Access 2 billion unbanked population. So they want to bank the unbanked. Interesting. So the next thing I want to show you guys is investors. Okay, they have some decent investors here. And Forbes and NASDAQ, seen on the Forbes and NASDAQ. So I just want to show you what happens. Let's go in. You have Hedera hash graph. Okay. One thing that's happening is the governance are being taken over by actual companies. So the days of actually being able to get block rewards on a blockchain that's going to be an actual blockchain is going to be used by the masses, I think may be over, because everyone's going to migrate to these faster blockchains that are actually governed by these huge corporations. So I wanted to just show you guys Hedera hash graph because this is one of them. This was 3 cents in January, now it's 14 cents. So 3 cents to 14 cents is insane growth. So once again, all of these tokens have exploded in growth. And let me show you this, the speed. I didn't show you the speed actually when making reference to COTI earlier, but we're looking at 10,000 transactions per second. And then we have XDC at 2,000 transactions per second. We have COTI at 100,000 per second. And we have XRP, which is going to be the slowest in this race, at 1.5 transactions, or 1,500 transactions per second. So out of those coins, XRP is actually the slowest. So the tech is not the best anymore. So what does that tell you? What's happening? Are they not Web 3.0? Are they stuck behind the times with this tech? I really need someone to enlighten me what's going on, because not only, but I mean, and despite the lawsuit, this is the only chart that I've shown you that hasn't exploded in price, which is ridiculous considering the supposed partnerships and things of nature that they have going. So, I also want to show you guys DiviCoin, yeah, real quick. Another platform token. This one's new. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but this one's exploding as we speak. This is going to be doing a lot of good stuff. DeFi. They have an app. They have a debit card that's going to be coming out, and you will be able to earn. So you'll be able to stake personal financial account in minutes. So you can open up your own personal financial account. They're gonna have a debit card. They have a wallet, of course, an exchange, and these guys look like they could have something good going on. They say they've worked with these guys. These guys are not their partners, so they don't have anyone as far as partners that I really see. But they've been featured in CNBC, so this could be something. Just keep an eye out for that. Anyways, so guys, I don't. Yes, the one thing I want to show you is just you want to look out for these blockchains that are actually. So like I was saying previously, I somewhat digressed. These blockchains like Hedera Hashgraph that are being governed by actual institutions. So this one you have Boeing, huge. Deutsche Telekom, huge. Okay, Google. I should just say no more. IBM, and LG. So if you haven't picked up Hedera Hashgraph, you should pick up Hedera Hashgraph. Like I said, it was 3 cents a little while ago. It exploded. I've been looking at when it was 4 cents. I actually bought it here like at 8 cents because I just looked at it for too long. I wish I would have caught it down here 3 cents. I could have. I did, but I sold it and then I got back into it. Um, that's either here nor there. Anyways, it has a lot more room to grow, and they haven't even announced what they're gonna be doing with this. And if you look at who's running the nodes, there is where is that at? If you look at who's running the nodes, you have big guys running the nodes. Okay, so let me show you this one real quick. This is GoChain. This one is something like the DiviCoin. It's kind of speculative at this moment, but there's some big things behind this. I'm not really gonna go into it. Maybe another video. I'll tell you guys what's happening with this. But anyways, it hasn't exploded yet, but I think it's going to explode. It's down 4% right now. It has been up in the past, but one thing I want to show you that's very, very important is that the people who are actually on this governing board, who's running these nodes right now, you have Conservation International, huge, Lenovo, huge, Penn State, Dish Networks, the Sling TV. Okay, so something's gonna happen to this is what I want to relate in retrospect to Hedera. Is that Hedera was that low at some point? Something happened to Hedera. It's at 14 cents now, and a lot of room to grow in the future. And the crazy governance team. So this as well, GoChain is what I want to tell you guys. Has a crazy governance team. I'm trusted by Lenovo, Dish, so these VV. That you need to take a look at that, and then Conservation International, which are all huge. I think this guy isn't huge yet, but he probably that's I don't even know why they mention him. He's gonna be huge though. But these are all huge people who are behind this right now. So something will happen to this 2 cent price. It will not be 2 cent. It will explode, and this is probably gonna be the best time to buy it right now. Okay, so anyways, um, that's gonna really conclude this video. I want someone in the XRP community to let me know what they think, or anybody in the cryptocurrency community. Please let me know what you think about COTI project in the comments below, um, and how you feel, if this is a better project or not than XRP, and if you would move your money over to COTI, especially right now during this lawsuit and uncertainty with XRP. So guys, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Thank you for watching. Peace.